Oh, shit. Good morning. I know a lot of people are preparing for their days or going to work. I'm going to let people tune in for a second. Give them a chance. As I drive to my first client this morning. This particular client I have been servicing for the past 2 years. Look at here. Someone bust glass in the street. I cannot stand that. They have no regards to other people's affairs. Hey, Rashawn. I'm headed to my first client. This particular client that I'm going to today, we have actually been servicing, I believe, since 2016. I say 2017, but it was 2017 or 2016. I want everyone to tune in to my Kitty Talk today. It's going to be live with my fitness instructor, James Lee. I know you all see me going live in class during the week, and he's the one that's in the background talking all the time. And I want everyone to meet him. The classes are awesome. I call them, they're perfectly made for adults. It's not anything that's going to kill you, but it will push you. It won't mess up your joints or have your back hurting or anything like that. You will be sore, but you will not be hurt. And I found a workout with him that really suits me and my needs perfectly. Hey, Marlon. It suits me and my needs perfectly. My workouts with James Lee. We do step aerobics for cardio. Like yesterday, if you go to my page, in our step aerobics class, I have some Under Armour shoes that you turn on. They have a chip in them and an app. So you turn them on when you start working out. In that class, I burned 1,103 calories. Now, mind you, I cut the chip off. And he started again. So we went for about another 7 minutes after I burnt those 1,103 calories. His class, hey Will, his class is one of the main reasons that I decided to go on this, I call it a sabbatical, of cutting out alcohol, eating right, and exercising. I just wanted to really clear my mind and think clearly. I'm going to tell you all, since 2011, this is the longest period. I'm on day 24 of 45. Initially, it was 30 days. I decided to go 45. Since 2011, this is the longest stretch I have ever had. I've had since then without drinking. And not that I, drink every day, but sometimes you have a glass of wine, things like that. And I just said, you know what, bump it. And I didn't go into hiding. I was like, I'm not going to go into hiding and just sit back because I don't want to be tempted. No, I need to know how strong I am, and I need to strategize on what I'm going to do so that I can still enjoy my life. I know a lot of people that decide, okay, they're not going to do something, so they just stop hanging with their friends. They live a mediocre life. They stay in a bubble because they feel it's safe, and they don't trust themselves enough to say, okay, let me make a strategy. If I make a strategy, I can still enjoy everything that I like, and I won't feel like I'm living in a cage or living in prison. I will just have adjusted to some new habits. And that's what I did. I said, okay, you know what? I'm still going to go to sports bars like I like. Happy hour, dancing. Everybody know I like to dance. I'm still going to enjoy boat rides, sitting with my friends. I'm going to do everything. I just made a strategy to do it without alcohol. And I don't have anything against anybody that's drinking alcohol. Do you? It's just that I'm not doing it right now, and that's all. There's nothing wrong with it. That's just something I decided. But he had a biggest loser challenge that started the first week of July, and it was a team challenge. And so the team, you had to get on a team, but he made us pick out of a hat the colors of a team. So you couldn't decide who you were going to be on a team with. You ended up on a team with random people, which was really good because you were able to meet new people. So with that biggest loser challenge, the first week I was in Cancun, and I was not doing it. I was like, I will start as soon as I get back from Cancun. So I enjoyed myself. I drank, laughed, partied my behind off in Cancun. And then at the last day, Monday, when we caught that flight back from Cancun, I said, now I'm starting. So July 15th, which was a Monday, I cut it out. I said, you know what? I'm going to do this. I'm going to help my team win. And I'm going to see clarity and just do this. I need to know how strong I am. I've been finding out that I'm stronger than I ever truly thought I was. Like, I never thought I would be owning my own business. Never thought that I would actually be owning 3 businesses. Well, owning 2, running a 3rd. I own Kitty's Custom Cleaning. I own Kitty's Notary Service. I run Kitty's Custom Cuts. Kitty's Custom Cuts is my brother's business. I run his business. So I talk to all his clients, do his payroll, get his payments, insurance, CPA, all of that. So I own 2 businesses and I run a 3rd, never thinking that I was a boss like that I could do that. And if I could do that, I said, Kiki, and I call myself Kiki, I said, Kiki, if you can own 2 businesses, one is a LLC and one is a sole proprietor, and run another LLC and take care of 7 employees, you can be up for this challenge. So I said, let me see what else I'm made out of. And y'all, I'm not gonna lie, it's been some times that it's been really hard. And what I do, sometimes I don't take it day by day, I take it hour by hour. Because Lord knows sometimes you want to just pick up that donut at Krispy Kreme. My shop is right down the street from Krispy Kreme. You want to pick up that donut. You say, I would really love a glass of wine. But what I've done is just start learning alternatives. So I said, let me see what I'm made of. I need to challenge myself to know if I'm that chick or if I'm not that chick. I can either chase my goals, or like I put on my thing, chase my goals or live mediocre. And I just refuse to be a mediocre person. Just a regular chick. I'm not a regular chick. I'm a superwoman. And you'll never know if you're a superwoman until you try it. So I said, let me see. You know, I'm going to find out what I'm made of. And with James and everyone in our fitness class, inspiration, I'm doing it. I'm actually on day 24 of 45. I initially started out with 30 days. And I said I'm going to do this for 30 days. So right now, if I kept my 30 days, I'll be 6 days away. But I'm going to tell you all, I feel so good. I feel wonderful, vibrant, happy. I get up early. I just get a lot more done, productive. And in the 3 weeks that I've been doing this, 7, 14, 21, I've been doing this a little over 3 weeks. I actually lost 8.5 pounds. So my body is liking it too. And then I thought about it. I said, you know, when I was smaller, back before 2011, 2012, I wasn't drinking all the time. So I need to go back to the old habits. Not saying that I'm not going to drink again, because I do. I'm going to enjoy me a glass of wine, and, you know, I'm going to turn into one of those occasional drinkers. You know, go on vacation drinks. You know, I drink when I go on vacation. I drink for special occasions. But I'm trying to stop the habit of getting off work and going and having me a drink. Substitute it for something else. And what I've been doing is, when I go out, like I went last night. I went for oysters last Wednesday at Tipsy's. I had a bottle of water, put some Crystal Light in it, got the girl to give me a wine glass with some ice, and I just drank my Crystal Light out of the wine glass. And I found that what it is not so much the alcohol, it's the habit of picking up a drink. So I was still picking up a drink, it just wasn't alcohol. And I put it into my calorie counter, and I've been consuming much less calories. And most of the time you'll find out that most of the calories are from the alcohol. And then when you do get the alcohol in you, that's when you say, I'm gonna stop by the Waffle House. So now you consuming more calories with the alcohol, consuming more calories with the food, and then you're spending money at the same time. And a couple weeks ago, when I first started, I had to do my payroll 3 times. I wrote out everybody's check doing my payroll. Well, my mom does my payroll, so she did my payroll. I inputted it into my system, and I kept coming up with way more money left over than I thought. So I actually recalculated payroll 3 times. Come to find out what it was, I had been cooking at home, not spending money on alcohol, and exercising, and I just had that much more money in the bank. And God was like, girl, this is just all the money you've been wasting. So my bank account has really helped with that. My savings account. I've been able to pay off some things. And I'm talking about, this has been 3.5 weeks. And I've been able to get my credit card down and my savings account up and pay off a personal loan. In 3 weeks, I can see the difference. Just financially. I'm like, wow. I never really even thought that from July 15th to today, the impact my bank account has had on it. That's been like crazy. And that's another thing that motivates me. I feel really good because I'm like, wow, I like seeing my bank account grow and my credit card go down and things I had to pay, like I had a personal loan, paid it off. Just all that kind of stuff changing and growing. And it feels really, really good. And I noticed, my daughters, they're doing the same thing. We're all on this journey together. They don't really drink, but they're on a journey to save. We have a thing going on in our family where we're all trying to get into this. Look at Mr. Kennedy. Mr. Kennedy. Hey,
how you doing?
I'm good. How you doing?
Doing good.
You got?
So you still got your business?
Yes, sir, I do. You got you a new truck?
No, this is my wife, so this is 2007.
Oh, okay.
Everybody used to be seeing me in my...
And your little black truck?
Yeah, that's fine. It's good.
Good, okay.
Shop, so we used hers to go to work.
All right. I'm glad to see you.
Good to see you.
And good to see you
Tell
still.
everybody I say hello.
I sure will. You tell everybody I said hello too.
I will.
All right. Y'all, that's Mr. Kinley. He used to drive the church van when we was little. And Mr. Kinley kind of short. And he'll be sitting up there driving that church van with all us in it. Child, I used to drive like a bat out of hell with all us in that church van. We had some good times at Mount Olive, y'all, I'm telling you. And I just happened to be driving through and see Mr. Kinley. I hadn't seen him in years. Driving the church van. Mr. Kinley be sitting there like this, y'all. I'm going to show you. Driving that van, taking us all our events and stuff at Mount Olive in the church, just bouncing us around. Church van didn't have no doggone seat belts. We were just in there safe by the will of the Lord, riding around, bumping, jumping, and bouncing everywhere. Good times, y'all. I should have let y'all see Mr. Kinley. But anyway, so back to the lecture at hand. That's Eric B. and Rakim. Everybody don't know that. I just have some goals that I'm trying to make. So, those are just some personal reasons that I decided to do what I'm doing. And I'm not saying, I don't want anybody else to think that I'm against, like I said, against drinking or having fun. Like, y'all know I'm still going to enjoy my life and have a good time. I'm going on a cruise in October. I'm going with a group. My fitness group, James Lee. We're going on a cruise to the Bahamas. Just a quick cruise leaving right out of Jacksonville. The cruise is the day after my birthday. Yes, I have a solo cabin. You all, I'm drinking my smoothie. I make a smoothie every morning. This one is spinach, kale, peaches, pineapple, strawberries, mango, organic protein, and flax seeds, and water. And I do this every morning. Just keep it healthy. Oh, and avocado. I do put an avocado because I don't really like the taste of avocado. So what I have to do is I have to hide it in my smoothie because avocados are really good for you. So I'm just trying to do me and be a better me. And I love it. And I want everybody to push. Be the best them. Don't let fear keep you back. Because Lord knows I really didn't want to do this. Like it kept aggravating me to do it. And God said, just do it. The Spirit said, just do it. And I was like, why? And it just said, just do it, girl. So I said, you know what? I set a date and I said, bump it. I'm just going to do it. I just got to do what's best for me. just do it. If the Spirit's saying doing it, do it. It must be a reason. Even though I don't know the particular reason, it must be something inside on the other end, on the other side, for me to do this. And I just want everybody to, you know, live your best life. And that's why one reason I interviewed James, I'm going to do him today, because I wanted to interview him after the Biggest Loser Challenge ended. The Biggest Loser Challenge ended in his class on Monday. So I wanted him to talk about the Biggest Loser, talk about his motivation for helping everyone else reach their particular goals. Because that's something he don't, hey Nikki, that's something he don't have to do. He can just keep it to himself and live his best life and get slim in front of all of us and not tell us how he did it while we all sitting around here hefty and fat and jealous. But no, God gave him this gift and he said spread it. So that's what he did. I really appreciate that. I walked into that class after Cancun last year, July 17th of 2018. I didn't know anybody. Once I got there, I realized I knew about 2 or 3 people. But I walked in that class solo dolo. After I got off that plane in Cancun last year, I was like, you know what, I got to do this. And so I saw his class on video from one of my Facebook friends. And I inboxed him and he told me when it was. And I said the day I landed at 11 o'clock on a Monday night. Tuesday, I went to that class. And things have been going uphill since then. Everything. And now I'm just trying to take everything to another level. Which, I mean, yes, it's about working out, but it's not even about vanity. It's just about my sanity, me doing me, seeing, you know, how can I reach my goal? Can I surpass my goal? Can I get a certain type of clarity that will help me make better judgments, help me make better decisions in my business? Because my business is not even just about me. I have 7 people on payroll, so I have to pay them every single week. So I have to make sure that I'm on top of my game because their payroll comes out of my pocket. It's not like I'm managing somebody else's money. I'm managing my money. What they make comes out of my pocket. I thank God. Nikki says she thanks God for James Lee. Exactly. Me too. So it's about me seeking a sense of clarity so that I know I'm being the best me, so that I know I'm being the best boss, so that I know that every week when I write those, my HR department writes those checks, they clear. I don't want anybody's paycheck ever bouncing that I write. And those paychecks come out of my account. Oftentimes, you know, we work for other people and those paychecks come out of their account. But no. Those paychecks come out of my account every single Friday. I pay them every Friday with a company check. And I like to know, okay, everything is going to clear. So it's just me reaching my sense of clarity, being the best me I can be, and just trying different things. And I mean, those pounds coming off don't hurt at all. I love that. Clothes fit better. Nikki, exactly. I like that. It's not about vanity. It's about sanity. It is. Once you really get started, like Nikki, once we got started, we realize the outside, the losing of the weight and the toning up is like a byproduct of just the exercise and feeling good. Once you get your cardio and your stamina up and you're doing the class, you get so used to doing it and just feeling good in general that the weight coming off becomes a byproduct of it, not your main focus for doing it. Originally when I started, the weight coming off was my main focus, and that's why I would get so frustrated because I felt like it wasn't coming off. But once I realized that I'm not doing this just for the weight, I'm doing this for the sanity, this lady is sweeping the mulch. Okay, I'm just sorry. With a broom right there at the gas station. She has a broom and a dustpan, and she is sweeping the mulch off the ground. Everybody clean different. But anyway, I realized me losing inches and dropping pounds was a byproduct. Like with the 8 pounds I lost on the Biggest Loser Challenge. I wanted to lose weight, but I was trying to just push myself to say, okay, You can do this thing without alcohol. You can do this. You can eat right. You can meal prep. You can exercise. You can drink all this water. So when the 8 pounds came off, that was a byproduct of me, my mental. It wasn't really the focus trying to get the weight off. The focus was, okay, every single day, try to do this, try to do this, try to avoid the wine, try to avoid going to Popeyes, try to avoid doing this. See what ways you can work around and strategize. So I would go places with a strategy. Like I told you all, I still ate my oysters, so I would go to the sports bar. And I had a strategy. I said, Shanique, give me a wine glass, put some ice in it, and I need a bottle of water. And I had a Crystal Light in my purse. So I put the Crystal Light in the water, put that in the wine glass, ate my oysters, enjoyed myself, danced, laughed, had a ball. Went in there with a strategy. And strategy is something you should have for your life anyway. You should always strategize everything. If your 2019 looks exactly like your 2017 and you haven't achieved any of your goals or even chased them, you're doing something wrong. But I mean, if you reached your goals, and if you did reach your goals, you should always have some new goals. You should never just settle, okay, I'm a millionaire, now I'm done. If you're a millionaire, try to push to be a billionaire. Just always have a goal, though. That's what really pushes you. So I'm trying now in life, because I'll be 45 this year. And some of the stuff I'm like, man, I wish I would have thought of back when I was like 35. I started feeling like I don't wasted time. And then I started realizing, I talked to Dana on my last week Kitty Talk Tuesday, Dana O. Johnson. She's a realtor. She said once you realize, at first you'll be upset with yourself for not trying earlier. But then you'll start realizing once you walk in your purpose, that you'll start reaching all your goals where that empty time that you felt like you missed doesn't even matter anymore. It's like you'll just start getting them. And now I'm starting that. I'm like, wow. I went from 2016 leaving my job at Bank of America to 2019 owning 2 businesses and running a 3rd and having 7 employees. I need to celebrate that. I forget to celebrate that stuff because to me now it's so common that I forget to stop and celebrate it. Sometimes we just have to remember to celebrate the little things. So I'm about to head up to my client. I need to stop for 1 second. Then I'm going down the street to my client. But all I want everybody to do is please, 2 o'clock, tune in to Kitty Talk Live with James Lee. He is my fitness instructor, inspiration. The classes are awesome. The people in the class are awesome. I'm telling you, my fitness is life with James Lee family they really motivate me. Like today, I kind of want to go to class, but I don't want to do step 2 days in a row. And yesterday we did an hour and a half of step, really more than that. Then we're doing step today, and then we did power abs on Monday and this fast cardio that had my heart beating out my chest like a cartoon character, and my body's just kind of tired. So I'm going to rest today, and then I'm going to go back tomorrow to class. So I'll be back Thursday. Inside I kind of want to go, but I'm like, nah, let my legs rest, because you do have to listen to your body. And I don't want to mess myself up, then I can't even reach my goals. I hurt my knee, I sprain, I pull a muscle because I'm trying to go, because my mind wants to go, but my body says, hey, you need to rest. But tune in today, Kitty Talk Live. Also, James is a DJ. He DJs, he has all the music that you like, and it's all clean. And if you look at his Facebook page, he's usually doing something, DJing Friday and Saturday. This man is like the busiest man in Jacksonville. I don't know when he sleeps. I really don't. But he's a DJ, and he's our fitness instructor and a mentor. So 2 o'clock, James Lee, Fitness is Life with Lee. Please watch Kitty Talk Live. Thank you very much. See you later.